Hi everybody, this is Liz with 143 Handmade. Today's the first video of a new open collab hosted by Maria from Maria's Miscellany. I think that's how you say it. Susan from Susan Hiles Art, and Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. The prompt is flea market journal, and the whole concept is to make a journal out of basically free items or dollar store thrifted items. So I've chosen to work with this for my cover. This is an onion soup and dip mix. So all I've done is open the box, and let's see. I'm going to cut off some of these flappies. You can use scissors. These are those super short, strong scissors, so they cut through this cardboard like it's nothing. You could use this craft knife. You could tear it. There's so many different ways. There's like not really a wrong way to tear apart a box. Okay, now on this bottom, I'm going to cut out the center section, the center little tabby there, but I'm going to leave these to form pockets out of them. This is just a piece of craft paper that I have left over. It would have been garbage, but now it has a home. So, and let's see, it is actually, if I scooch it all the way over, yeah, no, I'm not going to worry about covering the flaps right now. So I'm going to do it like this. This is just plain Elmer's white glue. Nothing fancy about it. You could use the just cheap dollar store white glue, school glue. It works great on your first couple journals. I highly encourage you to give it a shot. It will warple the paper a little, and if you get serious about journal making, you might want to, you know, try out some other glues till you find something that doesn't warple your paper. But this works great for just little, what I call throwaway journals. Or ones that you want to write in for a minute, but you don't really care if they themselves get messed up. When they do, you just throw them out, and well, before you do, you salvage whatever notes you need and transfer those over to your computer or your phone or whatever, and then you can throw away the journal itself. So that's what I would consider this. There we go. Place it on here. About even spacing, but it's not super critical. And then we just squash it down really good, burnish it down. I've got some excess over here. Instead of cutting it off, I'm going to go ahead and just tear it. Yeah, that's fine. And then I like to fold my edges over first. Oh, see, that one didn't fold all the way down. Fold down. This will be easier once my finger finally heals up. So, I'm going to fold this one over. I'm not gluing them down yet. I'm just creating a crease. This will be a guiding line for when I come back with the scissors. Here, and I cut this just a little bit past the corner there. See, there's the square that the crease created. I cut an extra little pie shape out there and an extra little pie shape out there, and then just take that off. Just a little extra on each side. Sorry about the flies, people, but I live in the country. They just happen. So, and let's see, this might get a little bunchy right in through here. I'm not going to worry about that for this because I'm going to use this in my purse, and it will end up getting thrown away. I know it will. So, but I really like to carry these throwaways in my purse, because that way if I need to rip out a page to, you know, give somebody information or take somebody's information or anything like that, I've got some paper right there. I've also, I'm writing a story with my son, and so I like to carry a notepad so I can jot down ideas with him, or for him, for our story. But yeah, we kind of have to hold it down for a second, massage it into place. You know, that Elmer's white glue, it sticks, but it takes a second. Okay, and then I'm just going to fold this side over. Let's see, hang on, how am I going to do that? These edges. Let's see, I think that I'm going to just do this. I'm going to tear it this way. Yeah. So that way I have an even amount. Oh, it tore a little weird. That's okay, that's on the pocket, so I was going to cover that anyways. So, fold these up. There's a little shy over there. That'll be okay. I really like this style journal. This is what I started making originally after learning how to do bookbinding. This is what I made for myself. Was journals like this, just out of trash, just to see if I could. That way, even if I did mess it up, you know, it didn't matter. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and slit right along here because these are gonna be pockets, and I don't know how well I'm gonna seal that, so I want this little piece to be separate. Trim it back just a little bit because I can see that it will get in the way of that crease there. Just pull up that little tiny bit. We'll glue this down. All three pieces. And actually this is Elmer's glue, so you've got quite a minute, so I'm going to go ahead and glue them all, and then I'll just work my way around, pressing them in. Some glues you can do that, some glues they'll be dry by the time you get back to them if you try and pre-glue too far ahead. So just work that down, don't worry about the excess glue. It's not a big deal. This is just a first layer just to get the labeling covered up, give me a nice neutral base to work from. Now all we have to do is cover these little flappies up. Let's reintroduce the crease. Yeah, I was afraid those are going to get a little bunchy. I'll just use my nail and kind of really work them in, massage them into that corner. Show it who's boss, show it where I want it. There we go. Let's see now, this cute little cover out of craft paper in just a few minutes. Let's see, I have a little bit more of this craft paper. It might be just enough to go ahead and cover both of those. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and glue it down and then I'll trim around it. So, let's see. There we go. I'm spreading this glue out, and I didn't the other because this is a smaller piece of paper, and I also want to get the glue on top of this craft paper down here on the bottom. And this way I can use a little bit less glue than if I did not spread it and still get really good coverage. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over this way so I can make sure that the edge is lined up really good. But again, you can be, you know, as fussy or as sloppy as if you're you know, sloppy is not the right word, but you know, free form cutting would be a good term. Let's grab my little baby ruler in here and get it lined up right where I want it. Tear that off. And then right here along this edge as well. Go ahead and just tear that off. And you know, I don't even mind that little bit of green showing through. That's fine. That just shows that it's something, it was something else and now it's something new. It shows that I've upcycled it. I'm not trying to hide that it was something else, just trying to make it functional for me. So go ahead and cover that. Okay, that's not really all that even, so before it sticks, I'm going to go ahead and pull it back off real quick and trim this up just to even up that edge just slightly. I'm not worried about it being perfect, but that one was hanging off the bottom and that was going to get weird. But there we go. And then trim this edge off. There we go. That didn't tear very well, so I'm going to go ahead and come back with scissors. Trim that up. There we go. And so now we have our cover. Let's see, do I want to anchor the pocket? Yeah, I want to anchor the pocket here on this outside edge. So I'm going to go ahead and just put glue right here on both sides. Stop running around. Come back. So, there we go. Just wiping, tidying up some of that extra glue. Wiping that up, cleaning it up. There we go. I know I've been kind of quiet this week. I've had a lot of things going on. Weather-wise, puppy-wise, you know, nothing major, but at the same time it took up a lot of time. It's one of those kind of weeks. So, there we go. And if you're worried about those glue marks, you know, a lot of times they'll just dry up, or we can just disguise them later. I don't really worry about the glue marks as I go. I might need to put a little bit of a clamp on those to hold them. But other than that, our cover is done. So thank you very much. Join me next week to put in the pages. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all of that good stuff.